Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nasze programy oferują wiele języków. Prosimy zobaczyć suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Erlebe die einzigartige Geschichte.
Clara ist so fröhlich wie noch nie.
Wie du sie noch nie zuvor gesehen hast. Heidi.
Classic childhood memories. Heidi, Girl of the Alps. Continue watching to enjoy with us.
Man's food is intended to be grain and not meat. When mankind is more fully developed, the eating of meat will gradually cease. Abdul Baha, vegetarian.
In Inuktitut, the loving locals may say, Tunga Sugeti, that's welcome in Inuktitut, an Inuit language. Beloved viewers, I'm Erica. The people of Nunutsifoot send you affectionate greetings. Today, the 20th of November, is Universal Children's Day, an exceptional day that celebrates international togetherness and promotes awareness among children in order to improve the welfare of the younger generation worldwide. In dedication to this special occasion, we present today's program, Classic Childhood Memories, Heidi, Girl of the Alps. Heidi is a classic children's fiction book published in 1881 by Swiss author Johanna Spyri. She dedicated the book for children and those who love children, and the novel, as well as its main character Heidi, became very popular. It is one of the best-selling books ever written and stands among the best works of Swiss literature. Between 1882 and 1959, there have been 13 English translations of the book and about 25 film or television productions based on the original story in various countries. Today we will introduce Heidi, a 1937 American musical drama film, and the latest Swiss film Heidi, made in 2015. First up, we have the American black and white film Heidi. It stars Shirley Temple, one of the most famous and cherished child actors in American film history, who plays the role of a sweet girl named Heidi. Heidi is an orphan who lost her parents when she was just a toddler. Her mother's sister, Aunt Deet, raises her alone until she finds a new job in Frankfurt and can no longer take care of her. Aunt Deet takes Heidi to her paternal grandfather, who lives in the Swiss Alps. They approach Dorfli, where her grandfather lives. Even after the long and exhausting trip, Heidi is still in high spirits. Heidi immediately falls in love with the bustle of the village all around her. The people in the village seem very friendly, and when they learn that Aunt Deet is going to leave Heidi with her grandfather, Adolf, they can't help but worry about the little girl. It seems that her grandpa doesn't have a very good reputation, and people are afraid of him.
Can you tell me the way to Adolf Kramer's?
Did you say Adolf Kramer?
I did.
A stranger hereabouts, aren't you?
Yes, why?
You must be, or you would have nothing to do with that old heathen.
Heathen or not, I'm taking his granddaughter to live with him. But do you know what kind of a man he is? That's none of my affair. Which path do I take?
There, by the church. If you listen to us, you'll never take it.
He lives alone in a small cabin halfway up the mountain. Heidi remains unaffected by all these rumors. While in the village, she meets a new friend, a boy named Peter. Adolf is not friendly to his granddaughter at first. Though he takes her in, he seems to not want to have anything to do with her. Heidi does not seem to mind and makes herself at home and is quite loving towards her granddad. Meanwhile, the village pastor, Pastor Schultz, takes interest in the situation and whether Heidi is safe given Adolf's reputation. Heidi's willingness to help around the house and take care of daily chores grows on Adolf, and he becomes happy she is there. Heidi's innocence, kindness, and ability to always be cheerful has warmed Grandpa's heart, bringing a lot of joy into his life and the house. Later, the pastor comes to visit the home to speak with Adolf and encourage him to send Heidi to the village school.
Hello. Oh. You come to see us?
Yes, dear.
I am Pastor Schultz.
How do you do, Pastor Schultz? How do you do, Frau Schultz?
Oh, no. I'm Fräulein Elsa, the schoolmistress.
Oh, you'd make a very nice Frau Schultz.
You're mending your grandfather's coat. How nice.
It's a Sunday coat, but he never wears it. He doesn't go to church.
Perhaps we could persuade him to go. Would you like that?
The pastor and Fräulein Elsa have come to see us. Isn't that nice?
Good day, neighbor. Well, we've come to ask about the child. Go inside, Heidi.
The pastor is unsuccessful in his mission, but after more time with Heidi and reading her a story from the Holy Bible, he is moved to take her to a church service in the village. What lies ahead for Heidi? Heidi was directed by Alan Dwan and written by Julian Josephson and Walter Ferris. It was a huge success at the box office.
Vegan, tested positive for benevolence.
Let us take a few moments to enjoy the fresh outdoor air too. We will be right back soon to introduce the Swiss film Heidi, made in 2015. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. Caring viewers, welcome back to Classic Childhood Memories, Heidi, Girl of the Alps. Heidi has very happily been living with Grandpa in the mountains for a couple of years now. During the winter snow, Grandpa makes a big wooden snow sled so that he can take Heidi to visit Peter's family.
Hoch oben in den Bergen ist die Welt friedlich und ruhig. Nun ja, meistens.
Ich heiße Heidi.
Du nimmst das Mädchen heute mit auf die Alm. Denk dran, sie kennt die Berge nicht.
Wie heißt du eigentlich? Peter. Zeigst du mir da mal, wie man das macht? Schön.
Ein kleines Mädchen
Guten Morgen, Geißen.
mit einem großen Herzen. Auf der Suche nach ihrem wahren Zuhause.
Gute Nacht, Großvater.
Mama, Heidi.
Heidi is about 8 years old when Aunt Deet suddenly comes to visit. Aunt Deet tells Heidi that Grandpa has agreed to let her get an education in Frankfurt and that she can come back anytime if she doesn't like it. Pretending that they are going to miss the train, Aunt Deet tricks Heidi to leave hurriedly without a chance to say goodbye. In fact, Grandpa doesn't want Heidi to go at all. Heidi is taken to the rich Sessman family in Frankfurt to be the companion of a young girl, Clara, who has been in a wheelchair for years. From staying in the carefree mountains to living in a big, wealthy house with many servants and rules, especially under the instruction of the strict governess Miss Rottenmeier, Heidi has a very hard time fitting in. Fortunately, the two young girls quickly become close friends. Clara tells Heidi about her mother, who passed away some years ago, and how that was when she fell ill. Her father loves her, but travels often and seldom stays home, leaving Clara with Miss Rottenmeier. Heidi then shares with Clara her life in the Alps and how wonderfully free it is. The two young girls even sneak out of the house. They go to a market, something Clara seldom has a chance to do. Clara encourages Heidi to climb the church tower so that she may have a glimpse of the Alps that she misses so much. As time goes by, Heidi, like always, wins the hearts of the people in the house. Even the family doctor is so pleased as her presence has made a big difference for Clara. The only exception is Miss Rottenmeier, who is always giving her a hard time. Heidi really wants to go back to the mountains and she only stays for Clara. When Mr. Sessman comes back home with Clara's grandmother, they can see Clara's happiness and are grateful to Heidi. Clara's grandmother especially likes her and encourages Heidi to learn to read and think independently. Clever Heidi begins to impress the tutor with her rapid progress.
Heidi, wie würde es dir gefallen, in einem ganz schönen großen Haus zu wohnen? Ich bin Clara.
Wo ist Heidi?
Wir essen hier mit Besteck. Man hat uns eine komplett verwilderte und ungebildete Kreatur ins Haus gebracht.
Die sind ja herzig.
Da, wo du herkommst, das ist sicher sehr anders.
Großvater.
Erlebe die einzigartige Geschichte.
Clara ist so fröhlich wie noch nie.
Wie du sie noch nie zuvor gesehen hast. Heidi.
Does Heidi return to the Alps? What happens to Clara? Watch this charming movie and discover the miracles in store, even for Mr. and Grandmother Sussman. Directed by Alain Sponer, this fantastic film again brings so much joy to viewers, both children and adults. 10-year-old Anouk Stefan was chosen from among 500 young actresses and gives a great performance as Heidi. Heidi's kind and loving nature, as well as her carefree spirit, have attracted audiences for generations all over the world. Like Heidi, may our hearts be pure, and may we continue to be inspired by magnificent Mother Nature, treading gently on earth with kindness and compassion always.
Vegan, because we dare not destroy God's creation.
Delightful viewers, thank you for your gracious presence today. Coming up next is Shining World Compassion Award recipient Dr. Amir Khalil, saving animal peoples from conflict zones right after noteworthy news here on Supreme Master Television. May we be blessed with harmony and love.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/CS.